All right, today we are going to be reviewing King Hydra from Goo Jitsu from the Deep Goosey collection. So this is from Target, but you can also get it on Amazon or wherever else. It runs you about $39.99 USD, just depending where you are, I guess. But if you are a little impatient and you do want to score that Amazon deal where prices are probably cheaper, you can go to Target as long as they have it in stock, and they're going to price match it for you. So, yeah. First things first, the reason why I got this toy is because of the amount of fidget feels that it offers. So, I love fidget toys, and this is my very first time that I see a toy that has multiple ways to fidget. So it's really, really cool. So on this side right here, my favorite type of stretch when it comes to stretchy toys, it seems like it's made out of corn syrup. And since this is made out of since Goo Jitsu made this toy, I know that their stretch is pretty reliable. And I feel like that's kind of what they're famous for, so I do trust at least the way that they make it, that it's not going to just rip apart or anything like that. And then in the middle, this is called I guess the squishy material. So there's a bunch of balls in the middle of the toy. Here's the back. And all the way through the tail. You can literally put more if you'd like. And I really like that. The balls inside are made out of plastic, it seems like. So I don't know if this would be appropriate for, kids, maybe 8 and under. I'm not sure. I'm just guessing an age, but, I don't think that this is safe for kids who might swallow this in case something here rips apart. So that's just one in case you're, just trying to see if it's safe. And on the other side, it's pretty cool. Comes with like lobster claws. Super cool. But this one right here is made out of the gooey material. So the gooey material, maybe it's a little hard to see, but it's got that like galaxy look to it. It's like glittery. But the only thing I will have to say is that this one is a lot, like just in texture, it's a lot thinner, or it's not as dense as this one right here. This one you definitely do have to put in a lot more effort to kind of get to the, to the center of the toy. And this one right here, it's just very soft. I mean, the liquid feels like it's as thin as water, so I'll just say that much. This one still stretches, which is really cool, but as you can see, it's a lot floppier. So there is that. Now we're going to move on to the top part of the toy. This one right here is also cool. So each head has its own function, it has its own play feature, and for the purple head, you can actually load whatever this is, like the weapon, and you would have to click on the head. And when you click on it, it's going to shoot out. Let's see. There you go. That one's pretty cool. I think, especially if you like target play, if you like setting things up to shoot stuff, I think that that's pretty cool. Actually, let's try it right now with this duck. Oh, let's try it. Boom. Oh, you didn't get it. Let's try it again. There you go. So yeah, you can load this. The the toy only comes with one, so make sure you don't lose it. And then we're going to move on to the middle, or I guess like the main character head. In the back, this is also where you find the battery slot, and the toy does come with batteries, but they do say specifically that they only provide the it's not a lot of battery life. It's just enough for, for people to be able to sample the sound and all of that. So you will have to replace it. I mean, I've had mine for some time and it's been fine. I wouldn't really worry about it too much. And then on the last part, this one right here, I think is like a really nice feature that they added. You can kind of open and close the mouth of the character, but I love this fidget tube that they added. So I personally like fidget tubes a lot, and the type of experience I've had with them is they're typically very thin, and usually when you kind of press them down here, the plastic would kind of go in. But the type of material that they use for the fidget tube here, or the pop tube, oh my gosh, for the pop tube is actually really nice, and it feels very premium. So when it's extended all the way, this is kind of what it looks like. And obviously you can put it to the side, and it's got a nice pop tube sound to it, it's really nice. So overall, for $40, do I think it's worth it? I think it's worth it for the type of effort and features that one toy comes with. I think that that's really, really cool. However, oh, I didn't even know it did that. Let's try that again. See, I don't know what triggered that, but oh yeah, it does make a sound. That's really cool. That's really cool. Okay, so see, I think the more that I'm playing with this, the more I'm like even liking it a lot more. But I was about to say something that I feel like is almost a deal breaker for me is how the character is so top heavy that it's almost like impossible to like play with it. Like it literally just falls. Like all of the weight, the battery, the plastic, all of that is right here on top. And because, the body of the toy has three different, like feels to it, there's absolutely like no structure. It's just falling. So when I'm thinking about playing with it, sure, I think like holding them, I think it's great. But this is the type of toy I think that you constantly have to be holding to play with it, rather than, just like an action figure toy that can just stand up alone. So that's my review. Let me know what you think.